Today we're going to be checking out a fancy new reverb, but with a twist. Let's take a look at it. So welcome back to the channel, guys. Chris here. So like I was saying, got a brand new reverb for you, this time from Epica Audio in collaboration with Joe Chiccarelli. If you don't know who he is, I recommend you look him up and take a look at some of the work he's done. It's pretty impressive. Just a quick reminder, if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. The support really helps. Thank you, guys. But moving on, this is a plugin from Epica Audio in collaboration with Joe. What is it? So we've got a reverb, pretty simple controls in terms of reverb. You've just got your simple delay, width and pre-delay. But what makes this special is the fact that we've got two resonant filters, one before the reverb and one after. This allows us to get some pretty unique tones. This is also quite a traditional technique for Joe. He tends to utilize this process quite a lot, hence why we've now got it in a plugin format. So I've got a little song I've put together here for the sake of demonstrating this. We're going to check it out on some individual sounds and just see what you can create with this reverb. This is the song Dry with no reverb.
You lift me up when I'm down, and I like that. If I'm lost, you the found, then I like that. We got our lows and our highs, and we fight, yeah. I don't like that. I'll be coming right back.
Okay, so there we go. We've got a little pop kind of vibe going. So let's start with the vocals because reverb is pretty common on vocals. So I figured this would be a good way to show it off. Let's solo what we've got here.
You lift me up when I'm down, and I like that. You lift me up when I'm down, and I like that. If I'm lost, you the found, then I like that. We got our lows and our highs, and we fight, yeah. I don't like that. I'll be coming right back. You lift me up when I'm down, and I like that. If I'm lost, you the found, then I like that. We got our lows and our highs, and we fight, yeah. I don't like that. I'll be coming right back. You lift me up when I'm down, and I like that. If I'm lost, you the found, then I like that. We got our lows and our highs, and we fight, yeah. I don't like that. I'll be coming right back.
So you can hear there the presets really do this justice of some of the effects we can get. I should actually mention all of these presets are actually curated by Joe himself. So you know you're actually injecting his flavor of how you would use this plugin into your mixes. I really like the fact that even though it's a reverb, you can hear there are almost delay effects, and that's through his use of the pre-delay, pushing that reverb back to almost make a one-time feedback delay, but with a crazy space. So he's really utilizing the sense of space and ambience. You've got these long reverbs, these short reverbs, really fancy, really digging the flavor, and then using this pre and post filter to really sculpt that sound and make it a unique effect. I'm really digging it. That's just a taste of what we're working with. Let's hear this on some other sounds. I was actually really impressed because there is an 808 preset, and my first thought was like, reverb on an 808? You wait till you hear this. And we've also got a few extra presets. Just from where we were at. Oh my god, the room is shaking, but I love this one. Woo! Super sick. Again, never imagined in my life to use reverb on an 808, but it sounds insane. Really loving that flavor. I also found this nice preset that I'm using on the rim, and it's adding this kind of, it's called a gunshot snare. It's adding like this kind of ghost reverb. Let's hear it bypassed and then on. It adds such a nice extra layer. It's almost like an additional sample added to that. And I love just sonically, you know, it doesn't just sound like a reverb. It sounds like this just sculpted version of the same thing. It's really cool and it fits really nicely. I'm really loving it. So I figured let's hear this on some synths because I find myself putting a lot of reverb on synths. And so I've got here just a nice CS80 patch. So with the reverb off, it sounds like this. Let's check it out with some reverb. Can hear that filtering is adding such a unique texture to this synthesizer. I'm just loving the sound of it. Let's check out a few more presets. Super lovely, really digging the vibe. And I should also mention these presets are so nicely well laid out. You've got here, you can see vocals, drums and percussion, bass, guitars, synth and keys, mix utility. Now obviously you don't have to use a preset according to the kind of category it sits in. You can use a synth preset on the drums and see how it sounds, but I think it's nice to give you a good starting point of these are specifically catered for whichever sound. I'd like to try some more presets and we'll just see what other sounds we can get out of this. Okay, so I've got the guitar. Let's hear it dry and then get some reverb on it. That's such a lovely preset, honestly. It just takes me to a whole other world. Really vibing with that one. Okay, to finish off this video, I'm just gonna quickly play around with all of the controls on this drone I made a while back, just so you can really kind of get a feeling of what's going on here. I'm actually gonna start with the filters off, just the reverb on. We'll start with zero mix, feed it all in, and see how we can transform this sound. And there you guys have it, Resonant Reverb by Epica Audio and Joe Chiccarelli. Wonderful plugin. I'm going to leave a link in the description below, so feel free to check that out. This wasn't a sponsored video, however, they have sent me the plugin, no money exchange, so this is my unbiased opinion. Just exploring the plugin with you guys, I found this super fascinating and wanted to show it off, so there you guys have it. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. The support really helps, and let us know in the comment section below. What do you think of this? Do you think it's a unique spin on a reverb plugin? I'd love to know your thoughts, so let us know below. But that's about it for today, guys. Once again, I've been Vella, and I'll see you on the next one.